Extraordinary people, happy Monday to you again. It's Zainabu bringing you another Motivational Mondays. You are extraordinary. Hopefully your day is going great. You woke up on the right side of the bed and you're being nice out there. But if not, hopefully this will be able to help and change that today. But today really, I want to ask this very important question. Where is your mental stage? Where are you mentally? And with that, are you that person who's constantly dumping negative things in your mind? Maybe past failures, past discouragements, disappointments by maybe things that have been inflicted upon you by others or your own self, maybe your own faults, things that you didn't do well, you could have done a little better. Whatever those things may be, you find yourself now in a place where these thoughts, these things are constantly consuming your life. And as a result of that, you may find yourself in a broken stage, weakened to the point you almost feel like you can't do anything because these thoughts are taking over your life. And I myself, I know how that can be. It's a very dangerous place to be in. In my own personal life, I've experienced that. But in the same sense, I also know that I've also learned over the years, our minds are very powerful. They're very effective. And whatever we allow to go in there, whatever we allow to live in there, affect our daily lives. And the truth is, some of the things that we really create in our minds, these negative thoughts, they will never happen in our lives. And personally, for me, a few years ago, I was experiencing some things that weren't so great financially, relationship-wise, and just different things in general. As a result of that, I found myself being so anxious, and this anxiety of fear of dying will take over me to the point that sometimes I will replay in my mind. The thought was so powerful that I would see myself being carried away in a casket and my family members, friends, I'm crying over that casket. And as you can see, that never took place. I'm here today talking to you. That was how creative, that is how creative our minds are. Because of those negative things that were happening at that point in time in my life, somehow it turned into me being fearful of dying. Maybe because of fearful of not ever accomplishing the things that I know I was made to accomplish in this world. And fast forward today, some of those things I'm still experiencing. For instance, financially, some of you all here, you've heard my story about a year ago, actually, of this year, April 14th of this year, when I decided to quit my job where I was making $50,000, $60,000 a year. So I know how it is to make that much money. And as a result of that, I quit my job so that way I can go after my dream, my purpose. And in the process of it all, within that whole year, I've lost a lot of things. I lost my place, cars, but I'm in a different place now where a few years back, I probably would have found myself depressed, anxious, worried. But today, over the years, I've grown spiritually, personally, through personal development, through prayer. So my mind is in a different place. Those things will no longer affect me in a negative aspect. Yeah, the little thoughts might come like, oh, what's going to happen? But I don't allow them to stay in my mind. So today, I want you to change your mental zip code, changing your mental zip code. And even as I mentioned, because of that decision that I make, I had a greater understanding that, yes, I was making $50,000, $60,000 a year, but I can make more. It may not come as fast as I would want to. That process that I'm going through right now, like I said, I've lost things, place, material things, but you know what? Those are material things. They can be replaced. But what's in my mind, it can be taken away from me. because now I'm in a place, I'm in a stage where it doesn't matter what I've lost. I'm going to create even greater. And even as an example of that, this is what I mean by changing your mental zip code. You see this right here? As I said, I've lost cars. But in the same sense, my dream car now is a Mercedes G-Wagon. Yes, you might be thinking, oh, it's a $200,000, $300,000, $1,000 car. Exactly. Changing your mental zip code. So it doesn't matter whether I've lost a car or a home or what have you, an apartment. There is greater coming. This is where I am now mentally. And someday, I don't know when, but someday I will be able to drive this car right here. Because mentally, this is where my mind is living right now. So likewise, I don't care what has happened in your life. You make the decision today. Those people that hurt you, those people that disappointed you, maybe the mistakes you made in your own life has you now in this place where you feel broken, you feel weakened. And because of that, you feel like you can never do anything else in life. No, it is all a trick that your mind is playing on you. Change your mental zip code. The zip code that you used to live, where your mind used to live, with the negativity, with the disappointment, with the discouragement. Today you make the decision. You're going to live in a different mental zip code. Change your mind. Change your thoughts. Don't allow anxiety, fear to take over. Because you are an extraordinary person. God gave you a greater mind, not to use it for something negative, but positive. So today, I hope this helps you. You, my friend, let's go out there and create something extraordinary, because you are extraordinary.